Hello, everyone. I'll give you guys a minute to pop in. Hello, dear. How are you? Hello. Oh, we're showing up. Hello, Ravinder. Hello. Hi, Charisse. Hi, Alicia. Good. Hello, Mark. Sorry for the delay. I had a little technical issue and had to change things up a little bit here. So I'll just wait for a few more people to pop in. I'm going to do some collective love energies to see what's going on for the next few days. Hello, Soul Light. Thank you, Toki. And then, of course, as always, if you would like to get a personal reading from me, you can stick around after the reading. If you don't want to wait, I will be back on this evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just for personal readings. If anyone is interested, you can't do it now, you can catch me later this evening. All right. Hello, Guitar Tara. How are you? Hello, Anne. Hi, Torella. So as usual, we're going to take a look at the love energies for the person that you may be connecting with, or if there's somebody new coming in, and see what your energy is, and then possible outcome. So it's just a mini kind of thing for the next 3 days. Okay. And there is the weekly reading is already uploaded for this week. The monthlies are coming, and then we'll have the weekend coming up as well. Okay. Thank you, Alicia. What is this funky sound with my microphone? All right. So I have the Rider-Waite double deck. Okay. So I have a whole bunch of cards in here. Okay. So give me just a minute. I'll let you guys pop in. A little more people pop in. I'm just going to get started as soon as we get a decent amount of people, because usually it takes a little while. I don't know if you guys are not getting my notifications. Romance for me. Oh, get off it. Okay. Hey, Lunita. How are you? All right. So, gosh, I wish I had some music. Need some music here. Good. Lunita, good to hear. Love it. My microphone is making funky static sounds. If you hear anything weird, let me know. Okay. Hi, Goddess of Love. Good to see you. I'm glad you're excited. Oh, it went through, Lunita. It finally came through. All right, let's see. Yeah, it takes like 3 to 5 business days. Your narcissistic deep reading from the weekend was so good. Only God and intervene and heal in those situations. You're right. Oh, that was deep. That was heavy deep. That Pisces moon was starting, and I don't know. I just felt, I don't usually do readings like that, but I just felt so called to draw that out. I'm texting a lost love of 30 years right now. Wow. That's powerful. Wow. Lost love of 30 years. All right. So I think we have a decent amount. I usually just try to start me at like 20 and over. So let's get started. Let's get started. Take a look at the person you're connecting with, possibly, and then we'll move on to the other person's energy. Cards are flying out. It's not a spiritual thing. My hands are small and the deck is huge. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully, let's get something good. Universe, please bless this reading for the next 3 days for all those who are listening, struggling, not struggling, and just looking for that deep connection with their soul flame. All right. Okay. So your person, starting with the High Priestess. Wow. That's secrets. Keeping an eye, I feel. Somebody keeping an eye, watching you. Or just thinking about something. And as you can see, this is my very first deck. So I used to write little notes on it. So what I have on here is intuition, mystery, gut feeling. So you might be dealing with someone who's quite mysterious, doesn't say very much, or they're looking at you that way. Okay. So let's take a look, see what else is going on. Okay. Oh yeah, you've got someone who this always in a very 3D ways. Always the High Priestess, like my secretive type of energy, secretive card, and you have someone here who's secretively lusting after you. And of course, I say that because the Ace of Wands is here, and you got that right. Toki, that eggplant, secretly lusting after you. There's a potential here. This person wants to be with you. They want you. Very physical way, intimate way. They're not really saying anything, though. They're kind of keeping it to themselves. So for some of you, it could be a secret crush that, your person or somebody has going on, keeping within. They might be juggling you and another person, trying to weigh their options, figure out what they should do about this. I'm trying to make a decision. Yeah, this is the secret. Okay, 6 of Cups. So you probably know this person, or this is someone from your past. Could be from your childhood. It could be when you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever. It doesn't matter. Could have been someone from yesterday. I feel like they want to connect with you. Your person wants to connect with you. Now, the High Priestess does represent sometimes Virgo, sometimes Pisces, sometimes Cancer. So they could just have that energy, somewhere in their chart, or they could just be dominant and, either water, earth, or water, earth. It doesn't have to be those, so let's not pay too much attention to that. But we do have water, we do have earth, and there is fire. Okay. So I feel like somebody wants to reconnect with you the next couple of days, or the thinking about reconnecting with you and, having like a physical connection with you. There's a potential here. They see a potential for getting close or becoming intimate in a physical way. Okay. Yeah, they feel lost without you. Wow. This is you guys, this is always my struggle love card. So, maybe you've been in a struggle with this person in the past, since it sits next to the 6 of Cups. There might have been a struggle in the past between you, either a struggle to get together or to meet up, or to start that divine love journey between the two of you. But this person, if you know them, they're just the next few days, I just feel like they're kind of feeling like abandoned or lost, or left out in the cold, or left alone, feeling kind of hopeless. So I don't know if you guys, if there was just a lack of communication, or something along those lines. Let me clarify the High Priestess. I want to see if there's anything else Spirit can tell me about what's going on, like their deep secret, or what, is happening with them. Gosh, these cards, look at this. They're like the whole bunch. Let's see. What is going on here? What's going on like deep within them? Do they have other secrets, or what is this one thing? Okay. So we have another major arcana. It's Piscean energy. They're stalemate. This person, yeah, they don't know what to do. And it's interesting because I believe that the weekly reading I did had the same type of energy where somebody was like wanting to connect, but really not making a move this week. Okay. But this is someone that you were connected to. Either, the past is this moment and back, but this is usually a card about childhood or being stuck in the past. Somebody here this is a stuck energy. They're having trouble letting go of you or letting go of this connection. Please give me another clarifier for the Hangman. Another clarification. Okay. So the Tower, look at all these majors. And this is Scorpio energy. This is a card about sudden change. We've got sudden change out of the blue, and then we have the Hangman. This person, let me tell you what's happening here. They are becoming enlightened to their intuition and what's really driving them, or what they're really feeling deep inside. And the Tower energy is like hitting them out of the blue, right? Because I'm not so sure that they were really sure about how they felt, but something's been happening or something's been going on. Look at the Hangman. He's stuck in a situation. This person has probably been just very repetitive in the things that they do, like no outside the box thinking or really not paying attention. I'm feeling enlightenment here. There's a sudden realization about what's truly, like what they're truly feeling or thinking deep down within. And it has something to do with wanting to reconnect with you out of sincerity and love and emotion. So I feel like this person, whomever they are, has these emotions that are being stirred up within them, and it's just coming, out of the blue. It's like sudden. I'm going to get another clarifier for the Tower. Spirit's like, come on. How much more do you need to know? Another clarifier, please, for the Tower. Okay. Yeah, this person has realized that they probably did not treat you well, or that they were being very sneaky, in the past. They were probably hiding their emotions, the thoughts, or the feelings. They were even in denial within themselves about how they were feeling about you. Something is shaking this person up. And it was that some of that was revealed in the weekly reading as well this week. So this is like a little more of information. I feel like a bunch of cards fell out. Let's take 4 cards for this person. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Well, that was in the weekly reading. Okay, for this person. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. That's definitely what's going on with them. They're waking up to how they feel deep within. That inner stuff, okay? And learning and relearning and forgiving and letting the past go. Past life relationship. So we were talking about that. This person, there's an energy like you have known each other before. That a connection was made sometime in the past. And, whether you guys were together or not, that connection, this is always the soulmate card. So that connection, maybe it was just an introductory. You spent a little time together, but then it's like it was an introductory, I always say. Like when you meet someone and you feel that connection, but then nothing happens, and years could go by, or months or whatever. And then you guys, like an awakening happens, and then you guys come back together later. Okay. Retreat. it's time to disconnect from the world. You and this person wants to get together with you and spend some time with you. Okay, based on how they're feeling. There's just this like, oh my goodness, I really love. That's their awakening to love, right? Their feelings or their emotions. Now, who knows? Maybe they've been distracted or they've just had other things going on in their life. Maybe they were having a financial struggle. Okay. But I feel like they've never truly stopped thinking of you. And, maybe like even just recently you guys connected or reconnected, or just like a couple of hours ago, who knows? Um, but it just kind of was like the big boom hadn't hit them in the past. And I feel like it's like hitting them now. It's hitting them now. Let's take a look at your energy and see what's going on for you. Spirit, please show me the listener's energy. What's going on for the listener? Oh, okay. Spirit said this. So, wow, 8 of Pentacles and the Devil. Okay. Capricorn energy there. All right, so some of you are putting in, or have been, or will be in the next few days, really putting effort in. You feel a very strong bond to this person. You feel very attached to this person. Okay. It could be codependency, it could be just like a feel chained to one another. Okay. And I feel right now what's going on with you is you're either trying to distract yourself from this energy. It doesn't always mean that this was a toxic connection, um, but it may have become like there's bondage here. It may have felt very sexually addicting at some point, or it was just an energy of like it took up so much of your head space, your heart space, your time. Okay. And I see some of you here in the next couple of days, like, I can't be thinking about this right now. If they're thinking about coming back to me, or they want to reconnect or just connect with me, okay, that's great. But I can't be focused on that right now. I can't, like, if it happens, it happens. If they come back, they come back. It's going to be what it's going to be. So I see you distracting yourself from that energy and truly focusing on what's in front of you, your work, projects, career, family, really just trying to put in the effort to not have this here take up so much of your space and your headspace, even though you're also, some of you just have such a strong sexual attraction to this person that it makes it kind of difficult for you to concentrate because you just can't stop thinking about them. And I feel like it's happening both ways. And you are just, you're like, "Oh, I can't concentrate. I need to concentrate. I need to focus on my work. Like I can't, you know what I mean? You guys understand what I'm saying? And so your energy the next couple of days, especially after hearing this reading, is like, I can't just sit in this daydreaming or fantasizing kind of thing. Cause it's like, I feel very strongly attached to this person, and I just have to like let it flow, let it go. I just have to wait and see how it's going to play out. Obviously the next couple of days. So far, it seems like there isn't communication really. I mean, we don't have any sword energy here. You might want to talk to them, but I don't know that you'll get a response this week. I just think that they're kind of keeping quiet and reassessing how they feel and what they want, and if they should, that kind of stuff, because they feel lost without you. Now, could they be just coming back out of a sense of loneliness? I mean, if I didn't have the 6 of Cups here, then I would say yeah, probably, because of the 5 of Pentacles. But I feel like this is sincerity, and this is like a true soulmate connection. So I think it's more than that. All right, what else? Okay, see? For number 1, you're not even interested in anybody else. You're basically, I mean, you might have some other interests, but no one compares to this person. And that magical wand that they've given you in the past or they want to give you. It's just, you just kind of like, mm, 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 mm. um, but at this, and you are probably going to be getting some offers this week or meeting others, but you're kind of blocking your energy because you just want, you're just like, I just want that person. I want that eggplant. It's a very sexual reading because of the Ace of Wands and the Devil. So I don't think you're going to really accept offers from anyone else, like love offers. I think you'll kind of be withdrawn a little bit, maybe a tad bit defensive, not intentionally, because it, I feel like you just kind of like, everybody else bores me. No one excites me as much as this person. Um, and you'll contemplate the offers that come in. I mean, you're not so crazy hooked that, if someone good comes along or someone that strikes, your interest or piques your interest, then obviously you're going to be curious and you're going to want to know or find out. But right now, I just feel like you and this other person are just super stuck on each other, and it's a very passionate, or it was on some level, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, had an energy of passion within it. They felt it too. All right, let's see what else is going on here. Okay, so you have the Two of Cups. Yep. 2 and 2. They're figuring it out. They're weighing, they're balancing their emotions. You already know. You already know that you want to meet up with this person and maybe start again. Try have like another shot at this. Okay. But you both have the 2. So you both have that partnership energy. All right. I think they are in the process of deciding about partnering up with you again. And I think you're already there. Like if they called you, right? And I'm not talking about, I'm not talking about somebody who is abusive or anything like that, because obviously, I mean, if anything, you would hope that they changed and they healed and they moved on. So for those of you who have that situation, I mean, that's a deal breaker for you. But for you, those of you who don't, it just wasn't the right time for some reason or whatever reason. If they reach out, you're like, yep, let's go. Yep, I'm here. Let's do this. So let's take a look and see what else is going on here. Some of you, I'm hearing Leo, could be connected with a Leo. Okay. Oh, look. The 8 of Wands. You have positive news. You have good news. So this is connected to reconciliation. Yes, this person, your person, I'm telling you, they are coming back. Right now they're in this, but they are considering it. They want to come back. They want to try again. And they're missing that physical connection. Now, let me just see something. What did I used to write on here? Speed, action, air travel. Okay. You're at a distance to this person. Yes, you are. This is the type of distance where, and it's specific. For some of you, it's distance period. But for most of you, this is the type of distance where you would have to get on a plane to go see each other. Okay. To reconnect. And this could be, this person could be actually considering that and weighing their finances as well. Do I have enough money? Am I able to do this? Can I do this? I'm definitely seeing a connection happening here, or mostly a reconnection. Okay, so you will be receiving some positive news. But as I said, I don't necessarily feel like you will get positive news from this person in the next few days. You're probably going to be getting your positive news right here in this reading. And this might be representing this good stuff coming in. Okay, you're hearing it from me, right? I'm kind of like channeling the messages from them, and this is where they're at. So this is your good news. Let's say it that way. All right, let's see. What else? What else do we need to know here? What's going on with you? It's funny because the only major arcana card you have so far is the devil, which means you have a very, very strong attachment to this person. All right, one more card, please. Please, Spirit, show us what's going on with the listener. Oh, funny, I should say that. Okay, yeah, see, sits under the Five of Pentacles. So there's this element of uncertainty. Okay, not sure about revealing your feelings, not having clarity at this time, but trusting your instinct and trusting your gut about this situation. You know, if you're thinking or wondering if this person is missing you, if you're getting those, intuitive hits, the answer is yes, they are. So you're being told to trust that into those intuitive hits. Some of you, I know you're feeling it, like you're seeing signs here, there, and everywhere. You're seeing signs of somehow, some way that this person's got you on their mind, and they are not able to really like let go. They're missing you. They're feeling the void. Now let's see. I want to clarify the moon card. Please, Spirit, show me something else for the moon card here. What else does the listener need to know? Because you're like all instinct at this point. And that's probably why you're needing to like shut that channel off a little bit, because it's like overwhelming you on an emotional level. You're just feeling extremely overwhelmed by this connection, and you're really missing them too. And if you weren't, you wouldn't need to be distracting yourself from it. Okay, so you have the Three of Pentacles. Some of you are really in this place where you're really trying to learn about your intuition and trust it. The person you're dealing with has a very, very deep intuitive thing going on with them. Like they really connected to that. But they're not very expressive with their emotions and things. Some of you, not all of you, are kind of in this what's going on with me, like you're learning and you're talking to people. Some of you might be getting readings, trying to understand what's happening here, but you're being schooled right now with this connection, and it's kind of like you're not really sure what to do. You're also, for others, feeling like you want to communicate with them, you know, um, and you're asking if you should. Right? You're asking, should I reach out? You might be asking other people or talking to other people. Should I reach out? Should I talk to them? Should I send them a message? Should I send them a phone call? Like you're not really sure what to do because you're still trying to like grasp your intuition. You're still trying to trust it about, letting the universe let this play out when the timing is right. Okay. Because the three is always about communication. So I feel like some of you are texting your girlfriends or a guy friend or, whomever and saying, should I message my person? Should I say something? Some of you might have already done that and wondering or asking, well, how do you think they took that message? Or how do you think they took that test? Your person might be not available. Some of you may have been sending messages or reaching out or may have, and you haven't heard anything back yet. It has to do for a lot of you that they're in this place here where so I'm just hearing tax season and they're working on their taxes and it's like a really like they're winding up owing money or something, and they're trying to get paid. And so that seems to be a priority for them. That's just that's like a side message. Okay. But you're also seeking answers because the moon card always represents trying to get clarity, because there's kind of like it's like shady, like a moon shade. There's like it's not fully clear. And some of you might be speaking to other people trying to get clarity on something, or trying to, try to figure out. I hear you. Am I taking this wrong, or am I looking too deep in this situation? Am I overanalyzing it, or am I thinking too much about it? That kind of thing. So, seeking some type of counsel. Okay. And then for others, I'm hearing. Hold on. I'm hearing like I don't know, something to do with school. Some of you are also considering if you should take a job near where your person is. I don't know how that would resonate for you, but that's not all of you, but some of you. Or if you should like go to attend university or go back to school somewhere where your person is or something. And some of you might know that this person is having like a financial struggle and might be thinking maybe I should send them some money, or maybe I should try to like offer them some assistance or something. Yeah, those are just like a couple of different strange messages going on here. Let's take a look and see what your love energy is for the next couple of days. Some of you are some of you work with this person and they haven't been at work, and some of you are asking others if they've seen your person too. They could be ill. Okay. They could be out sick or something like that. And that could be why they're missing you. Okay. It's very strange. I could go on and go on and go on. All right. Let me see your love message here. Okay. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay. Well, make the effort is the Eight of Pentacles card here always. But in this case, making the effort means to try to make the effort to distract yourself, and because you're going to lose your damn mind if you're always thinking about them 24/7. You got to free up a little, like clean your disk. You got to free up a little space. Stop, checking to see on social media, or checking your phone to see if they messaged you, or, things like that, because this person's going through like a major thing happening, like internally, their core. So it's like, make the effort to do other things is what I feel. Okay. And I know the card says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, but great love is not usually obsessive. Okay. So if you're feeling that way, and it's not everyone, but if you're feeling obsessive with your partner, maybe go take a little vacation, or go spend some time with friends, or do something like, I don't know, go make some candles. I'm hearing somebody needs to get into like a crafty kind of thing, or just, that kind of thing. Put the effort into something else before this consumes you to the point where you wind up reaching out or saying something that, and they don't respond. And then, like the spiral, that whole spiral thing. All right. What else? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And something that makes me feel like this person that you're connected to, or your love, or whomever it is, they're changing. And when you guys do come back together, or when you have like a reconnection, you got to stay open, because you might not even recognize them. Okay. And you might just be like, hold on a minute. Is this real? Are you serious? Because I'm feeling like this person has true, sincere feelings for you. And I feel like they're going to, at some point, express this, and it's going to be completely out of left field. Right. So you're going to have, even though you want it, it's just a massive difference from how they've been before, how they were with you in the past. And you might be kind of questioning, like, is this devil energy? Are you just trying to, have a little boom boom? And, so some of you are kind of like guarding yourself a little bit. Now let's take a look and see possible outcome. And this doesn't have to be this week. could be just going forward. Remember, it's not about the days, it's about the energies that we're picking up. All right, let's see. Okay. Well, the Chariot's here. So Cancer energy. This person might be driving, or they drive. Somebody here might be like a truck driver, or drives a race car, or they drive a medical, like at work in ambulance or fire or police. Could be a delivery driver, an Uber driver. But this is also about things are moving forward here. Things will be moving forward here. All right. I sure have a lot of idiots in the chat here. Can you get rid of that Ashfear? He's obviously a bot. Thanks. All right. Let's see. People just look for attention. I swear, even if they're not bots, they pop in. They just want attention. All right. Let's see. What else going on here for you? The Magician. Okay, we have Gemini, Cancer energy. So some of you could be dealing with either a Gemini or a Cancer, or a cusp. Gemini, Cancer. This is Mercury, so it could also have to do with Virgo. But I'm seeing it here. There's movement and a manifestation happening here. Somebody on my Instagram said that, look at, let me see if I can get it. You see the candle that he's holding there? Okay, on the right. Well, sometimes it's a wand that they say, but somebody on my Instagram asked me, and I have to reply to her because it was really cool. I never saw it. She said, she goes, somebody told me that would represent a candle burning both ends of the candle. And I thought about that, and here it is, and I'm looking at it. So you might be dealing with someone who is always working, always on the road, burning the midnight oil, or always like burning both ends of the candle to try to make something happen. And I feel like the energy with this person is, it could be you or it could be them, but I feel like this person is really going to take action and do whatever it takes to manifest this thing here, because of what they've been coming to realize, or what they've been, their internal stuff, right? So it's like it's right now. It's coming forward, and there is something to do with travel here. And I have to say that I don't care if it's travel by foot, or if it's travel by car, or if it's travel by plane or train or boat. Like your situation. When I say distance can also be energetic distance as well. It doesn't have to be physical distance. Okay. But distance is distance. Hence the reason for the Six of Cups too. Distance could be the past, it could have to do with time. So let's see what else. I'm just dying to know what else is going on here. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, this person, there's a struggle. There's a little bit of struggle, a little bit of tension between you guys, like going forward. Okay. Could be some competition. You might have like I said, this person is really attracted to the fact that you have suitors. I know that just came right out of the blue. So there's a competitive energy. Okay. And so that might be inspiring them to get a fire lit under their butt to come see you, so that you don't go with others. Little do they know you want to be with them. Okay. And so Yeah, that's kind of what I feel like mostly is happening here. Or even if you don't have people, like you're just sitting home with your cat and your dog and you're just like watching Netflix and not nobody's like biting your hook, even if that's going on, they think it is. They think that's happening because maybe you're really not putting anything out there and they think or they're going to be assuming if I don't get on top of this, he or she is going to wind up accepting other offers or leaving me. That's the point, right? And the 5 of Cups is here. So yeah, this person is really wow. And they're like grieving not being together. They're feeling loss, regret. I don't know. What did you do? Just end something? Or you just were like, okay, well, we hooked up or we got together and nothing happened. And now, you just let it go. And they're also, I feel so weird. If you were dealing with someone who was maybe messing around a lot, spreading themselves thin, um, I feel, or they hurt you, or did something like that, or you found out that they were like that, they're regretting that. They are regretting that because some of you were just kind of like, I'm not done with that. Mm-mm. Too many times, babe, too many times. Or, you just could never make a decision or you could never make a choice too many times and you weren't choosing us and they're regretting that. Now that's just a specific message for a few. It's not for everybody. But yeah, they're definitely there's a lot going on with this person. So let's leave it there. Let's leave the reading there. That was pretty kind of deep. Does it resonate for anyone? Definitely let me know. Even if they didn't do this energy to you specifically, they might have been living their life that way. Okay. And they may have been like they're taking a look at that, like that, that it's not satisfying them anymore to live that bachelorette life, date thousands of people and spread themselves thin all the time. Okay. So they're taking a look at that now and kind of feeling the loss, you know, like they shouldn't. And also, that's why they're weighing their options, whether to come back to you. They feel you must have just walked out or just let them be. And now they're just like, oh, shit, is he or she going to take me back? I just, what is that called? Like unrequited love, the broken heart syndrome thing going on with this person. All right. So that was your reading for the next few days. And again, I will be on this evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, strictly for anyone who would like to get a personal reading from me. $20, 3 cards, or 3 months ahead. So give me just 1 second. Martin. Martin, who are you talking to? All right. So if anybody would like to get a personal reading from me, go ahead and click the link. It's a PayPal link, and you can make your payment and then go ahead and ask your question. And let me know if you've made a payment and we can get started. And please hit the like and subscribe button if you're not going to hang out. I would really appreciate it. And I'll stick around for like another 20 minutes or so just to see if anybody's trying to make myself a little bit more available to everyone. Passive aggressive. How's everyone feeling? Is anybody here like with the flu or anything? Obviously, I mean, if you had like a really bad flu, you probably wouldn't be here, be sleeping, but or any family members. I'm picking up someone's like really ill. Very tired. Oh, why are you so tired? It was my story, my life. Really, goddess? How did it resonate for you, goddess? Why is my thing here completely blurry again? Hold on. There we go. Resonated and continued on from weekly yesterday. Yeah, it did feel that way, didn't it? Like kind of a continuation from yesterday. Just like a little more clarification. I would probably just call these mini during the day, between like a few days during from the weekly reading is like a little bit more of a clarification. I feel great, but allergies, bit bad. Windstorm here. Oh, I hope you feel better. Need to find that reading yesterday. Oh, from last night. Yeah, I made it private because I had a couple of people who were just like, "Hey, if you can message me, Goddess of Love, and send me an email to Moonpie Tarot at Gmail, and I'll send you the link because it's not fully private. I think it's just unlisted, and I'll send you the link if that's the one you're talking about. And I can I don't know because I can't remember. I just did so many readings. Yeah, that was deep and heavy stuff. It would definitely resonate if this one did. Okay. My wrists and fingers are hurting from shuffling. Oh my gosh. Let's take a look here. I forgot to give you your love message, love oracle. So whoever's here, I'll just pull one for you guys. See what your lover's oracle message is. Oh, huh. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Well, that's nice. Something for someone. I'm going to pull a couple cards from the Butterfly Tarot Oracle cards. Oh, you've been sick for the last week? I hope you feel better. Okay. All right. What is the collective message here for everyone in the room? Let's take a look. Thank you, Toki, for doing that. Collective message for everyone in the room. I dated him when I was 14. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. 14 years of age. It's so funny. When that happens, isn't it? And then you guys like reconnect. Hello, husband Capricorn. I'm a Sagittarius. We're having trouble on Mary. Should I stay or should I go? Oh, okay. Sheila, you're trying to did you make a payment for your question? You're 43, he wants to be with you now. Oh, that's so sweet. What are you gonna do? Are you guys, like, reconnecting? What the heck happened to my PayPal? My goodness. There we go. Okay. All right. Payment gets you a reading. Payment gets you a reading. All right. So let's see. Message. Now these are called the Butterfly Oracle Cards for Life Changes by Doreen Virtue. So this is a life change message. Okay, you are stronger than you know. All right. So, what the heck does that mean for you? Who's needing to hear this? Oh, sorry, I have like a contrasting light here. Let's see. What does this card talk about? I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Challenging situations show your inner strength, especially when you seem to have no choice but to handle the matter directly. This card is encouraging you to keep going and to call upon the deep well of strength that God has given you. It is within you now, and you can draw it upward to serve you like a tree drinking water through its roots. While you may feel like giving up, this is a time to persevere. It's a self-test. Wow. So that you can gauge how much strength you truly have. After the situation is resolved, you'll feel safer and more confident because you'll know that you can rely upon yourself. So, additional meanings of this card: strength training at the gym, asserting yourself, not backing down, fighting peacefully for your health and wellness, championing a cause. Um, and I was feeling it's interesting because when I was reading this, so I practice martial arts, right? And so one of the things that's really important is to have your stance, to be solid in your stance, but not so solid that if somebody kicked you, you'd fall over like a statue. To be like solid but loose at the same time, because Bruce Lee once said, "The stiffest tree will crack in the wind, but the bamboo will bend." So you want to be able to absorb things. And so I was thinking about like how important it is when it was saying like a tree drinking water through its roots. When you stand in the ground or when you stand and your feet in the dirt, you get into the earth, you draw the energy from the earth up through your body. That's where your power comes from, not from you. Your power comes from the ground and up, right? So, when you're standing there, you're actually gaining strength through the earth, the roots and the energy, right? And that's might be like a little thing for some of you to just, if you can just take off your shoes and really feel that grounding energy. If you're kind of feeling unbalanced or off, pull that energy up from the ground, right? I mean, I know it's cold and some of you aren't able to take your shoes off and go stand in the dirt, but I mean, hey, you never know. If you want to, maybe that's what you need to do. But yeah, take that earth energy. I don't care what sign you are. Like, we all have those elements in us, and ground yourself. And it's almost like a meditative practice. You stand there and then you just imagine the energy from below coming up, and you just visualize it in your mind. And it's kind of like scanning your feet up to your ankles, up to your knees, up to your legs, and all the way up and out. Like that's a meditative practice to just mentally scan your body from the earth up to give you that grounding. So, yeah, that's your message. You are stronger than you know. Sometimes we just have to get into that position. It's just a matter of getting into position. Really, that's like more than half the battle. Touch a tree. Touch an ace of wands. Holla. So, all right, we got 5 more minutes. I'm going to hang out. And then again, I will be back on this evening at 7 p.m. to do the questions only. So if anybody wants to pop in and join in and get a little reading, then we can do it. It's kind of, oh, Clara just made a payment. Okay. The later evening ones are a little more spiritual and a bit, I think, don't you agree? Anyone that was there last night, a bit more spiritual and more like, was almost like candlelight, like a candlelight personal readings. All right, Clara, thank you so much. You can go ahead and post your question. She probably has to come back in because I know you guys will have to like open different apps to do. So we're just waiting for Clara. Oh, okay. About the future, about love future. Okay. You're welcome. So you want to know what love holds, what's coming in for love in the future for you. All right. With the Cancer. Okay. What's coming in the future for Clara with her Cancer? Oh, okay. Fatherhood pops up here, possibly. Fatherhood, an authority figure. The Emperor is Aries energy. A new beginning, like a new start happening here. Stability, bravery, a commanding type of presence, reliability. So I feel as far as energy for love, someone who takes on the energy of the Emperor, becoming above board, being a good father, being a good leader. People look up to him. If his energy is changing, he may be getting into this position. Okay, this is kind of like the general of the army. He's like a leader, but he's solid. This can represent also like military, police, some type of leader of like our CEO or, someone who's like the head honcho. Let's see what else. Okay. 9 of Cups. Wow. And then the World. Wow, there's a major shift happening here. Big change. So I feel like your Cancer is representing this Emperor energy. because it's an energy. It's not really a sign. It's more like an energy. If your Cancer was a little bit of a player or a flirt or just, spent his life, I'm assuming it's male, spent his life collecting, could have been an athlete or spent his life collecting, I always say in my readings with this card, it always looks like female anatomy. He's got up on the shelf, the notch in the belt kind of thing. I feel like he's leaving that energy. Um, he's looking back at it, he sees how he was, but I'm seeing change here with him, trying to be like more in this energy, more reliable and dependent, reliable and, dependable. So he's kind of looking back at his old ways. And there's a cycle, a shift that's happening here, um, starting a new chapter. I don't feel like he's taking that with him anymore. Nope, he's not taking that with him. He's looking back and I see him, he's like, when I was younger and I indulged, I was never looking for that ninth cup. I mean, that 10th cup. He was never concerned about having that, absolute emotional marriage, family fulfillment. Like, even if he had it, it wasn't like, he kept blocking that 10th cup because he was satisfied. He's got that, what's the word? Smug look on his face. Like, haha, all the people I've been with, or, like a notch in the belt kind of thing, like trophies. And, I see he's kind of like, well, I'm leaving those days behind, or when I was younger, it's not satisfying me anymore. It's not enough. So, future wise, change is happening with the world card, the cycles, a shift in his, in who he used to be. It was no longer fulfilling for him to just be that way. So he has no idea what this new beginning. Usually, well, after the world card comes the Fool, and then we go to the Magician. So this is kind of like taking a risk. He has no idea, like with the Fool, what he's jumping into now. He knows that he needs to be this way, right? Good father, good leader, whatever it might be. How the Emperor represents. He knows he needs to be someone that people can count on and stable. He needs to stabilize himself. I feel like he was emotionally unstable in his past. So he doesn't know, but he doesn't know what he really wants, but he knows what he doesn't want anymore. And this, because it just was not fulfilling enough. It's just never ending need. So it's changing, right? And then the manifestation starts, and then after that comes the Empress, who sits with the Emperor. So he's definitely wanting to have the Emperor and the Empress energy connecting. But it's a little bit of a journey. He's got to walk away. He's still looking back at it. He probably has some slight reservation for some reason, maybe there was drinking involved as well, like letting go of drinking or overindulging in whatever that wasn't serving him. It was just bad for him. So after the world, the Fool, taking a risk, taking a chance, starting a new journey, and then the Magician beginning to, laying his cards on the table and beginning to manifest something, and then, the High Priestess getting more in touch with, what was driving him, his intuition, his core. And then on we go up until he gets to the Empress, which represents you, recognizing you and having a new start with you. So he's got a little bit of a journey to take first before he gets to you, to match him, for you two to come into alignment, right? So it looks good. It looks good. He's just got some stuff, reaping what he sows, that's for sure. He just doesn't have it in him to live that high life anymore. He's ready for change. But he definitely, I'm seeing him like, all right, well, I'm not going to be living like that anymore. So I've got to film. Look, 10 of Cups just fell out. I only pull 3 cards, but that's what I'm saying. Going after that. The 10th cup. Wow. Awesome, Clara. Awesome. I hope that works for you. I hope like it really goes well and those changes really do happen. Must be having like, I don't know, is he older, going through a midlife crisis, or just went through, some men can have a midlife crisis when they're in their 30s or 40s, menopause or something. Oh, Leo's son. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, Leo's son, definitely. Player energy. Or potential for that. The picture falls. Many cups once. One cup over and over. Picture fills. All right. So, all right, just a minute or two here to see if anybody else wants to get a reading. Anyone? Any takers? Any takers? Bueller? Anyone? Anyone need a reading? All right, let's see. All right, let's save it for the rest of for later this evening. If anyone would like to pop in, I'm going to post something to tell everyone that I'll be on tonight. Maybe I'll just make a scheduled premiere to pop in. So I'm going to walk away for the day and go do the things I need to do. And I will see you guys, whoever's popping in later this evening. If not, then for the daily, let's see. So we covered Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll have to figure out. I might pop back in during the day. I don't know. I might do a daily. I'm not sure. But I'll be definitely on this evening. All right, you guys. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you for your help. Thanks for sitting with me and listening to the reading. And I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye.